So I've been catching up on some 2025 movie releases that I missed out on, and so here are some of my quick thoughts on the movies I watched. I watched Lilo and Stitch, the live action remake, and I gotta say, it was not that great, okay? We really did not need this movie. It doesn't have the same heart, the same soul. It's really, Lilo and Stitch in the movie are fine, at least they got that part right. But, like, for example, what are we doing with Jumba? Right? What are we doing there? Okay. I then watched Karate Kid Legends. Now this one is just okay. I'll admit it kind of felt like a cash grab, but not really. Like there's some warm heart and soul in this movie. I mean, the main romance between the two main characters is cute. I liked it. I was rooting for them, but I don't know. The moment they played Benson Boone, I was kind of out of it. And another thing, the presence, the screen presence of Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio in this movie is similar in vein to Godzilla in a Godzilla movie. Very rare, shows up once in a while. You know they're there, but they just don't show their face. I also watched the How to Train Your Dragon live action remake, which also didn't need to be made, but it was all right. It was literally a shot for shot remake, which is a good and a bad thing. Good because it's faithful, bad because you could just go watch the original. But it was fine. The animation was solid, the CGI, and the only thing that took me out of it was the casting for the group of friends, like Fish Legs and Snotlot and all that. Kind of whatever, but other than that, fine. Next, I watched Naked Gun. Now, this movie is genuinely pretty funny. It had me actually laughing out loud at some parts. We don't get movies like this anymore. Don't get me wrong; it's stupid. It is very silly, but it's the kind of humor it has is kind of up my alley. I won't lie. I don't know what to call it. Maybe like literal humor, literal comedy. Literally, one of the jokes is, please take a chair, and the lady takes a chair and leaves. It's stupid, but it's a blast. Liam Neeson is awesome, and I would have really enjoyed to watch this with a crowd of people in a theater. That would have been fun. And then probably the best movie I watched out of this bunch is K-pop Demon Hunters. Yes, I finally watched this movie, okay, and I can say with confidence I understand the hype. Okay, it's a great movie. The animation is pristine, beautiful to look at. The action is exhilarating. The characters are likable. The story is captivating. Great themes about identity, acceptance, working together. It's beautiful. The only thing I have is about the music, the songs. Now, don't get me wrong, the songs are great. They're bangers, they're catchy. I like listening to them, but I may be slightly jaded towards K-pop only because at work my coworkers play K-pop all day. I'm listening to it for 8 hours at a time. It can get a little much, so maybe I'm just a little more cynical about it, but it's still good and I enjoyed it. Those are my thoughts on some of the movies